As we continue our celebration of Women's History Month, we're highlighting women-owned businesses. Ryan went out to Savoy, Illinois to check out an urban farm startup.
That's right. I got to meet with the entrepreneur behind Three Berry Flowers, Joanna Wang. Take a look. Three Berry Farms is a cut flower business based in Savoy, Illinois, where owner Joanna Wang has established an urban farm that operates year-round. I had the chance to sit down with Joanna while she was preparing for the upcoming spring season and learn more about her perspective on business and life.
I think flowers are a great opportunity for us to be able to tell our stories. So if you think about it, flowers are with you on some of your happiest days, and they're also with you on some of your hardest, most difficult days. Flowers are an expression of who we are and kind of what we're going through in life.
Three Berry Farms is a woman-owned business, but in so many ways, Joanna is unique within that category because she's a stay-at-home mom and a business owner, or what some people like to call a momtrepreneur.
I think being a momtrepreneur is special because there's a stereotype when people think of staying-at-home moms, and I feel like there's almost a box that we can put women into, and I don't think that I fit into that box because it's not how I wanted to do my life. I didn't want to wait till my children were grown. And for us personally, we didn't feel like we wanted to put the kids into school currently. And so I have a unique opportunity to get to do life alongside with my children and do business. And that's important to me because I think my children will be outside of my home longer than they'll be in my home. And so I wanted them to see that whether they want to work or whether they want to stay at home, they can do things their way and do it uniquely.
Urban farms are on the rise across the country, and Joanna had a dream to start a flower farm. I asked what gave her the confidence to do that in her own neighborhood.
I thought that the dream had to look a certain way, and I waited for the picturesque farm, the acres, the animals. I waited and we looked for it, certainly, my husband and I. And yet we've been given a gift in this home and in this neighborhood. And I think what I wanted to do was I wanted to steward the gift of what I've been given well. And what I mean by that is I can either sit on my dream and just continue to wait until everything is perfect, or I can do the little bit now and practice. Maybe this is practice for a farm someday, or maybe this will be my dream lived out. But I think what gave me confidence was just knowing that life is short and that I had this dream and I could either go for it or I could continue to wait.
Joanna decided to go for it, but she doesn't let that stop her from focusing on other priorities in her life.
So I also homeschool, and I think one of my biggest challenges is balance. I'm not quite sure that there is such a thing as work-life balance, and I think just knowing that sometimes I have to put more time and effort towards being at home and being present with my children. And then there's other times where I have to be more present with my business. And that can be difficult to know some things will get neglected. I think the reason I wanted to start the business was to show my children that following our dreams is something that's possible. And it doesn't have to look a certain way. So what's true of my life right now is that I'm at home, I have children at home, we're homeschooling, but in the spare pockets of my time, I wanted to show them how we can go after our dreams, and I wanted to include them in that so that they could see hard work and a little bit of effort can go a long way.
Joanna Wang has decided to embrace her life where it's at, and that includes her family and her dreams together. She utilizes the resources she has available, and the result? is a flourishing business where she gets to raise her kids by leading as an example.
So I have to say I was super impressed just being at her home operation because the kids were just running around seamlessly with everything that she was doing, and she was able to integrate them into it. And I mean, it was a juggle, but I could just see how much life it was bringing to the whole family. Three Berry Flowers is, as I mentioned, it's a locally grown cut flower shop that's open year-round, and Joanna's products are available for purchase on her website as well as at local farmers markets.
She even offers a flower bar where you can book events. That sounds fun. We'll connect you over on our website, ciLiving.tv, after today's show.